Call Halalimla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rukaha Kodash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And as you see here, it's a huge amount of fine, pure gold, a whole lot of it, right? The first thing that came to my mind, the first precept that came to my mind, as I save this picture is Isaiah chapter 13 and what's going to happen. This is Isaiah chapter 13, and I'll start at verse 12. And it reads, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, right? And when you go into that word precious, it says be prized. To be precious, be highly valued, be esteemed, costly, be appraised, right? So why is this gonna happen? Because of the conditions of Jacob's trouble. This reality that the so-called white man has created, especially for women, for the comfortability of women, for the comfort of women, especially Eve, all of these options to pick and choose all these different manner of evils that women dive into, sleeping with multiple men, eating abominable food, doing abominable things to go on yachts and planes to get thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars spent on them, by doing nothing. That type of world is coming to an end. And it's going to be a great humbling to you women, because the men that you despise, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Israelites that look like the heathen, that get treated like one of us because they are one of us through the spirit. You women are going to be humbled because we're going to be made a prize. Lord willing, I'm one of those men. Regardless, men are going to be a prize on the earth, but specifically the elect man, Israelite man, is going to be the top prize. And what is gold? Gold is what real currency is, real money. Gold is what actually keeps the value of money, not these Federal Reserve's paper money. It's actually gold, a natural substance that has been used for thousands of years, as a currency, and silver as well. But gold is the top of the top, right? And a man is going to be more precious than that, more valuable than that, more prized than that, right? So let me see what else I have here. This is not meant to be long at all. So this is Isaiah chapter 32 verse 2, and it says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as the rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in weary land. Right. So why is a man going to be as an hiding place? Because a man is a protector. And this is speaking to you women, you proud ass women, you women that think that you don't need men, that men have no value to you because of this world, this wicked world that Esau has created. You lived your best life, thinking that you don't need your you don't need to be possessed, you don't need to be in order. That's the type of world that Esau has created for you women, to create confusion. But it's coming to an end. Shit is gonna hit the fan, and when Jacob's trouble is in full swing, you're gonna have men being released from prison, men that haven't seen or touched a woman in decades, men that have been convicted for raping and things like that. Different type of scenarios are gonna be at hand. It's gonna be worse than your worst nightmare. Speaking to you women, you That's why a man is gonna become that hiding place. But the men, or men in general, they're gonna refuse a lot of you women. A lot of you women are not gonna be covered or protected because that's gonna be your judgment as well. You're gonna be left for dead. You're gonna be trampled upon. You're gonna be stepped upon. There's gonna be stampedes. Like in the wild. There's gonna be a lot of chaos. I'm not even making it sound as terrible as it's gonna be, right? Let me get that one real quick, because you women are the enemies of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. Right. So this is Micah chapter 7. And we're gonna start at 10. And it says, and then it reads, then she that is mine enemy shall see it. She's going to see all of the prophecies coming to pass. She's going to experience Jacob's trouble. You wicked ass woman, you wicked ass witches. You daughters of Zion that do not believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, do not follow the order of Yahweh Shai, man, woman. You do not obey that divine order. To hell with you women, man. And it says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it. See everything that we said is going to come to pass through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, being his mouthpieces, speaking his prophecies. And it says, shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as a mire of the streets. Right. So that's what's coming to you, women. Let me see if I can just pull up a picture. So this is what it is, man. Muck. In the dirt, trampled upon like this. But just imagine a whole lot of people in a city, wherever it may be. The prophets, we don't know specifically every ins and out of what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a terrible time. A terrible, terrible time, man. And a man is gonna be a hiding place for women that the Lord is gonna have mercy on. It's not gonna be for all women. That's the thing. You women, you the Lord knows your hearts. The Lord knows who is supposed to get punished, who's not supposed to be covered. Right? So this is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. And 7 women just mean completion. It could be 2 women, it could be 3 women, it could be 15 women. Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. This is the humbling that I'm talking about, because the women today are not in the spirit. They're not in order. They do not want to humble themselves to this. And I'll be fair, Yahweh Shemiel Shai is the one that put the spirit on them not to be in order, to punish us as men. Because when our women are out of order, it's very terrible for us. It feels awful. It vexes my spirit. I could speak for myself. Because we know women are supposed to be in order, but the Lord put that wicked spirit on them to rebel and do wickedness. They're subject to the prophecies as well. But they're gonna be humbled in the day of Jacob, in the days that are coming. And women right now are coming to a realization of the importance of men. The more and more I speak to different women, it's like it's kind of funny hearing them say certain things, which they say shit and then turn their back on it all the time. But that spirit is coming to life, to reality, because a man is the prize, especially in this society. Yes, the woman is our glory, but they're not behaving like our glory. They're very, it's really a disgrace how our women behave. They don't want to they don't want to take any correction. They don't want you to correct tell them anything because of this world that they've been they've been this world that they grew up in. It's very destructive. And they believe in a lot of things that are wrong, and their moms are pieces of shit, and so on and so forth. We're all subject to the prophets. I mean, the prophecies, man. And it says, "Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." Right. So it says, "In that day," Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, "In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." And this is not something that's to be, you know, glorified in this time. Why do I say that? Because it's not going to be a situation where men are going to, men of the Lord are going to want 5, 6, 10 women with them, because that's a liability. It's going to slow us down. So it's all through the spirit. This is just, shaping up for the kingdom. That's really what this prophecy is talking about, getting those particular women in a certain type of order and mind frame, and humbling their spirits, humbling them, you know, in that time, because there's women today don't want to fucking share no man. You can't share a man first and foremost, but that's the things that have been created in this society, like that type of those type of words being in the same sentences, sharing a man and shit like that. That shouldn't even exist, because you can't share a man. A man possesses women, women that have only been touched by him. So, it's gonna be a very all things are spiritual in the scriptures, but it's not something to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna have 10 women at that time. I mean, we're gonna be catching hell. It's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai why those things are even gonna happen, for the reasons why we know it's gonna happen. Certain women are yours through the spirit. Some of them we haven't even seen yet in this time, in the times that we're in right now. But in those days, it's gonna manifest itself. However, it may be for whichever men it may be, and a lot of women are gonna be turned down and not be covered, because all women can't be saved, right? The Lord is gonna put the spirit on certain women to humble and receive. They're gonna receive that spirit to know their place. You know, because we're dealing with Babylonian nice women that fucking have heart attacks thinking about sharing their man, or their man doing this and that. That's a wicked ass kingdom we live in, man. Queendom, because it's all in favor of the woman. So again, I'll close with let me get it back. Slack. Let me get it back. You're going to be trodden down in the dirty streets, man. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10 again. And it says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it." Right? See all of the prophecies come to pass. Shall see Yahweh Shai crack the sky with the so-called UFOs, the chariots, man. Thousands of them. The angels. Shall see Jacob's trouble, shall suffer in Jacob's trouble, shall die in Jacob's trouble, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is Yahweh thy power? Scoffing at Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All you wicked ass women that walk by the men of the Lord and scoff and say shit out loud, or say shit in your mind, the Lord is recording you. The Lord is recording you. The Lord is recording all the wicked things that you're saying, man. The angels are making record of that. Mine eyes shall behold her. Yeah, we're gonna see women like you. Now shall she be trodden down as a mire of the streets. And that's what's gonna happen to you women. Right? So with that, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rukahakwadash. Shalom to the elect.